Hello everyone, my name is ArizenjiTSF, and this is Ronin's Mind, episode 9. I also want to talk about a personal topic that I developed into a philosophy, and is a quote that I live by to this very day. It was inspired by Bruce Lee himself back in the day, and I grabbed that quote and altered it a bit. It's still the same. The concept is just a bit different since I'm not that skilled of a martial artist, but I do like to, have fun with it and also gain knowledge along the way, become better and become more other stuff. And just want to give you guys my ideology and passion when it comes to this. So, this episode will be called The Way of Water. As you can see, a nice, beautiful blue moon, and the water reflecting on the moon. Such a beautiful sight, and I will never get over such things like this because I love water. Water is the most calming thing known to man for me personally, and no matter how stressed I am, no matter how angry I get, no matter how worried or anxious, all this stuff, I find peace when I'm around water. And there's a quote that developed with this, and it's back in my homeworld. I'm gonna show you it's within the video as well, and it's quite interesting, to say the least. And when it comes to that, water can become many things. It's very adaptable, flexible, calming. The outcomes of situations. You punch the water, it becomes very sporadic. It explodes in your face. It can, if you gently sway your hand along the water, it becomes like an ever-current flow with your hand. And that's why, when it comes to water, water is endless for me. Just how life itself is short, but the opportunities we get in life is endless. We make up for that short time with endless opportunities as us human beings, and we all grow from one another. Everyone is like water. We can either flow or crash. It's up to you to choose whether you want to flow or crash. And you're wondering, what do you mean by flow or crash? Well, let's get into the way of water. You see how the way the water moves steadily as a unit crosses streams, around terrain, smooth and easy does it, makes its progression to its destination. And then it flows right back in. It continues that cycle. We can do the same. We make small progression towards our goals, and we try our best to move as steady as possible, learning every single thing within the time that we are going through these times for our goals. And we learn so much along the way at a slow, steady pace. And it's very consistent. Water is also consistent as well. And when you're seeing this flow endlessly around the moon, making an image on the water itself, reflecting back towards you, is a beautiful thing. It is a great, beautiful thing. And water will always reflect on on the image that they show as a person. Just how when you look at a mirror, you think to yourself about certain things, about negatives, positives, You're not sure what to do when you're having this long talk with yourself. All I can say when you're having these moments is flow with your terrain, flow with your environment, and learn from the best as much as you can. Because we're all human, we're not perfect. Hence why we tend to strive to become better than we were yesterday. And that's what I'm doing today, and the day before, and the day after that. Becoming better than we were before. That is the flow. Now crashing like water is very rampant, strong, fierce, and can consume anything within its path if you're not careful. There are some people that choose this path that become way more fierce than others, become stronger than others, and also do whatever it takes to gain anything on that note and become number one. There's consequences when you're becoming a force of nature and crashing endlessly over and over and over again until you learn something. It gets the job done, yes, but you hurt way more as you go by. When it comes to flowing like water, you learn steadily and easily. Does it have its downfalls? Yes. Everybody has their downfalls when it comes to this. But it's up to you whether you want to flow or crash. So when I say flow, learn slowly, steadily, and gain every bit of knowledge that you can. And as soon as you gather that, show the world what you can do with that knowledge and what you can do with that, and become better than most peers around you. Or you can crash and show people how fearsome you are and how unique you can be compared to others. Show them how you're willing to go extreme lengths to learn more within yourself and become stronger than they wish they can be. Dreams are not meant to be dreamed. Dreams are meant to be chased. Because one day, you will gain that ever-loving dream that you always wanted as long as you put in the work for it. The way of water is beautiful. And I've learned so much along the way. And it's given me so many things. It's given me patience. It gives me time to observe. It gives me time to learn. It gives me time to listen to my surroundings and become way more aware of what goes on around me. Water will be endless. Just how opportunities in this world are endless. No matter what this cooking, gaming, content creating, art design, construction, inventing new machines, inventing new technology. The possibilities are endless, and hence why it is a beautiful world of where we live in. Now, since I told you about my philosophy, I must tell you why and how I created it. First, let's start with why. Why did I create this? I wasn't always like this. I was very grim. I was very emo, to a degree. Not to the extent where I cut myself or whatever self-harm things that I've done. At least not to that extent. But mentally, I've hurt myself the most. Because I've always been so harsh on myself. Always downplaying myself every day of the week. All these years, through middle school all the way to high school. I was never really very generous. I was very mean to myself and quiet to others. Quite despiseful to others as well, due to the fact that how I envy them or jealousy, because I was always wishing I had the same things they had. Their strength, their popularity, their coolness, you might say, being like the cool kids. All of these things that I've thought about over and over again. And wishing that I can just become something more than human, because every time I think about myself being human, I just think that I'm weak, brittle, fragile, nothing of worth, and just flat out just pathetic in every way, shape, or form. And I just felt like garbage throughout that whole time, and it sucked. It was miserable for me, and I just couldn't really find any happiness throughout that time in life. Even when I was around friends, I just couldn't bring myself to be happy as much as I want to be. And I also had people that thought the same way as me. I still felt alone. And for that reason, I just kept things to myself and just not bother with people. Even my own mother started noticing these things, tried to help me, and I just kept pushing her away. Like it's nothing new. Like I deserve this. Maybe I deserve to die at some point. I deserve the pain. But after a while, I just started writing, and that became something manifested in me as I started writing my thoughts, my feelings, like it's a story, or maybe like it's a thought process of how people should, how people think. And then it grew in me. The joys of writing. Writing so much is such a beautiful thing, because it's almost like you're painting out a story. You're just writing out so many things. You keep writing and writing and writing and writing until you fill up a whole page, and then the moment you read it and look at it, it you manifested something, an image pops in your head the moment you read it. And then you see the hard times you have. And when other people read it, they also see a little bit of that dark times and that strong sense of hopelessness. And they tend to cherish you a lot more. I had friends that always steal my notebook every time and read it just to see how I'm doing. And it really changed me. Because then afterwards they were like, I feel your pain. And I understand. And you're not alone. And that brought something in me. And it sparked something in me. And it changed so much. And I evolved a bit more within myself. And then I started watching a bit of anime, and it sparked even more of a creative thing within me. Because I always loved characters who struggled the most mentally, physically, and spiritually, to the point that they reach a new level where they become so wise, become so much stronger. And I can tell they were strong. But it wasn't due to their physicality or anything like that, from their physical well-being, even though they did get stronger physically. But it was their mental strength and their spiritual prowess that you can feel them becoming stronger by the day. Even though how much they have lost, they have always gained in the process, and it's such a beautiful thing. And I can never get over that beautiful sight of their pain, because in the end, they have become something way more than they could ever imagine. Due with the help of friendship, due to their own solo actions, and getting past their pain threshold into newer heights. And it's so beautiful. So I decided to become like them. And the greatest example of a character that I always idolize to this very day is Ryu Kenshin. Or Rurouni Kenshin. Whatever you say. I say Ryu Kenshin a lot. But Himura Kenshin, which is the main character's name, his name is Himura. But they mainly call him Kenshin. Himura Kenshin was a Batosai. He was pure of heart, but he was also a killer. And for the greater good, he decided just to go and kill countless men, just to find peace within the world. As soon as he did, he disappeared for a long time, and he had to get over the grief of killing endless men who were fighting for the cause of wanting things, because in the end, he still respected men for even fighting for their own cause. They might not have been on the same team as him, but they still were something to cherish. Because at the end of the day, they were just getting ordered to fight for something that they don't even know what to believe in. So Kenshin fought endlessly against his own demon. And to this very day, as I read and watch it, he still is. But yet he has gained so many friends and so many allies that made him stronger and better. To the point that he was a hero that does not kill. And no matter what happens, he vows to never kill. No matter how evil the enemy was, no matter how they were or how they act, he would never kill an enemy. I find that very interesting and cool how he would do such things and how he became way more stronger. So I decided to do the same for myself. So that is the why. That is why I did this, because I want it better for myself and make other people better around me and become a guidance to people and making sure they don't feel alone and not feeling like they're struggling by themselves, because there's always people out there that are the same as you, just going through the same pain, just in a different way. We're all the same. And we're all different. That's what makes us the same. It's a weird thing to say, but that's just how it works. We're all so different, to the point that we're the same, in a way. And it's beautiful. So, why? So that was the why. Now, how did I develop this? Well, I like the Ronins so much. I always liked the idea of having that adventure as a Ronin, getting stronger every time through battle, whether that's physically, emotionally, and mentally, and especially spiritually. And all I do is fight endlessly and try to gain more knowledge as I go. Because at the end of the day, I am young and I have so much more time left, and I want to learn more. I want to learn more. And I want to learn it all with you. Because you guys, because you guys still matter to me the most. So remember that. And for the people that still watch my videos endlessly, that still watch this series, I'm forever thankful for that, because This is me giving off that wisdom that I wish I had earlier. And also at the same time, I'm proud of myself that I went through it and I've learned all these things so that I can give it to you all. So that's so you don't have to experience the same thing that I go through. I like to be wise so much. I truly have respect and I adore the people who are so wise in many things and truly help others and learn from their mistakes. It's a beautiful thing and I love it. Water is endless. You can either flow or crash. It's up to you whether you want to flow or crash. Remember that when you're going through hard times. Because at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want better for yourself. I can only guide you in the right direction and point you in the right direction. It's up to you if you want to make that choice and want better for yourself. So yeah, I love it. I love it very much. Now, I want to get some things off my chest. I might not have been as consistent as I am right now. I haven't uploaded in a good bit. I haven't streamed in a good bit either. But I will do it. Because I have fun with it. And it's a good way of having fun and also enjoying the adventure. And I truly love this as a person and it's fun. I love it. It's so much fun. And that's why everything that I'm doing brings me joy because I'm choosing to want better for myself no matter what the case is, no matter how bad things are, no matter how late I'm starting at life. I do not care because I know one day I will make it. And I will make it on this platform and I will make it on Twitch. I will make it. And I can't wait to develop that bond with my community that I'm developing as we speak. To all my Ronins, you guys give me an opportunity, and I hope that you keep giving me more, and keep giving me a chance just to continue to inspire new people, and inspire people just to do something like this, create a video, or write, do something that makes you happy. Because you never know, because one of these days you might make it. If you just try hard enough. And learn. And have fun with it. Life is hard. You don't need to make it any harder. So remember that. Because it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. No matter what people say, it is beautiful. So, keep that in mind when you're going through hardships and tough times. That life is like water. You can either flow or you can crash. The choice is yours. Be like water, my friend. Be like water. That was episode 9 of Ronin's Mind. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. Leave a comment down below of what was your favorite part about this. If you want to be on my show, just tell me in the comment section down below. Leave a like I said before. Ring the bell notification as well. Subscribe. Follow my Twitch channel because I plan on doing more gameplay over there and bring it more onto the channel. I plan on doing a double upload today, so hopefully I can get 2 videos out for you guys as a makeup for the Monday and Tuesday. And that was it. I love you guys and gals, and whoever watches my stuff. I really love you all, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. And please, with your continued support, I will keep doing more of this. Share it out, get more people to know, get people to watch this and see what they think. If they don't like it, that's okay. I'm always looking for criticism and becoming better. So, at the end of the day, I enjoy learning. So why not learn from the people? My fellow Ronins as well. So, thank you for giving me your attention and lending me your ear. I'll see you next time for the next Ronin's Mind and for the next episode. Take care, my fellow Ronins. And I will be streaming tomorrow, on Thursday, and also Friday. At, I want to say 6 p.m. So see you till then. Take care.